The strength trials, file one. We're back. Going to be doing the strength trials here for a while. We have meet coming up in December. Hopefully, everybody can stay healthy for that, and we can have a good showing. Here we are with our speed bench, 135 pounds plus micro mini bands down to about a half an inch off my chest. I'm working the eccentric portion, trying to do a 3-second downward motion, then explode back up off the pins. I definitely know I need to build up the bottom half of my raw bench. About 9 weeks from now, my target is to bench 365, so that is a goal within the training cycle. Coming off last meet, I was very happy with everything that I did. I did learn a lot of stuff, though, things that I can tweak here or there, especially with the conjugate method, to make sure that I'm targeting the areas of my body that I need to target, one of them being my chest. I feel like I dominated a lot of tricep work and even lat work towards the end of the cycle, but I never really did any pec work. Not to necessarily say that the bench is a pec movement, but it doesn't hurt to have, a strong chest, whether it's dumbbell pressing or high rep benching or pressing off pins, or even pause benches. So that's what I'm going to be targeting. A little bit more of the bottom half of my raw bench. I'm excited as the days go over here. I did have a nice max effort day towards the end of the week. But here's Steve. He banged out 225 or 10 sets of doubles on speed work. Then he hit a top set of 5 on 245. And then some floor press there at 225 for 8. Steve is still working the Q method. He's getting stronger and stronger. I hope he stays on that program because he has plans to compete in December also. Here is Sammy. As you can see, him and his dad are trying to work out of the same rack. Those bands are doubled mini bands. He just has them pulled up real high. He's using a safety squat bar. His speed looks good. I'm happy to see Sammy's kind of starting to grasp the idea of the conjugate program and how you build it to fit your needs. I think every week he's getting a little better and better with it, so I'm happy to see that. Here is my dynamic effort day. This is my first day back squatting since my meet. I worked with 205 and the camber bar. I have a set of average bands maxed out to the top of the camber bar. To say that I am sore from this day is an understatement. I'm pretty lit up. It is Sunday or Saturday night today, and I'm still feeling the pain from it because afterwards I worked 3 sets of 20 on pull-throughs and 3 sets of 20 on good mornings banded. So I was feeling. Here's Kyle working up to a big PR, 365 times 1. He got stuck right there. He just got off a mini cycle of small off for his bench. I'm happy to see his bench is progressing. I know he was jacked up from it. He is writing articles for the Iron Union. Check them out online. Check their site out. They just got a new site up. So happy for Kyle writing the articles, and his training is going to be progressing. He too has plans on competing in December, so we'll see. Here's my max effort bench day. Here's Duke on the spot. My boy's getting bigger. Driving up through on 315. My pointer finger was on the beginning of the smooth with the grip. Here's 325. It felt nice. As you can see, I always get a little loose in the bottom of a bench. When that bar gets on, I kind of collapse a little bit, and I restart with my leg drive. I think I need to clean that up as the weeks goes on here, just so I can progress the bottom of a lift like I was saying earlier. Here's Sammy on his max effort day. He's working a wide stance. If you look back on other videos of Sam, he's a very narrow stance squatter. I offered maybe a suggestion to him to say that maybe we should build a little bit of a wider stance. So hopefully that power from his wider stance can transfer into his closed stance work. That was his first day with it. I know he said he was pretty pleased, so let's hope he continues. There's Kyle's 455 for 1. He's getting some I would say daily maxes ready to go so we can plan out a cycle. Here's Tyler's getting ready to go back to camp, banging out a 415 squat for 1. He's a really long guy. He was a little bit high there, but that's all right. He drives up here on 455 for 1. I know those weren't the numbers that he was looking for, but being a collegiate athlete, he is not a power lifter. That's one thing to get through the guys who are home from college or whatever. These guys are not power lifters. They are athletes. So to see him progress over the summer, it was nice. The guy comes and works out with me early in the morning when other college kids are, sleeping in. So he's definitely dedicated. Here's Steve. Steve had a nice day too, working 320 for 3 sets of 1. Then banging out this set of 405 for 3. Coming up, I only did reverse hypers and sled pulls because, like I said, I was so lit up from my Wednesday training. I could barely even get into a full squat. So we'll see. Hopefully this soreness goes away, and I'll be back at it next week. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe and stay strong.